Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. I hope everybody is all well. I do really apologise for yesterday for totally forgetting to put the YouTube video out. I'm sorry guys, it was the first day I went back to online school and everything was a bit hectic and stuff, so I do apologise. But today this video will go out at before 5 PM. So let's read Topsy and Tim Go Camping by Jean and Gareth Adamson. So, please do read with me. And if you do have this book at home, I know I haven't said this before because I've been totally forgetting to say this every video, that if you do have one of these books at home, please do pause the video, go and get it right now, and then we can read this together. So that would be nice to read together. And anyway, please do like and subscribe, which is just down here. If not, if you already have, then let's read this. Topsy and Tim Go Camping. Topsy and Tim were going camping with Mum, me and Dad. They were taking 2 tents, a big one for Mummy and Dad and a small one for Topsy and Tim. It was a long drive, but at last they arrived at the campsite. It was in a field beside a little wood. Topsy and Tim helped to unload the car. Putting the tents up was a puzzle at first, but Topsy and Tim soon remembered how to do it. "I like our tents the best," said Topsy. Tim went to fetch water. He was surprised to find a tap in the field. It was a very splashy tap. There was a hot soup for supper and sandwiches and big red apples. After supper, Topsy and Tim went with Mummy and Dad to explore the wood. "Somebody's been painting arrows on the trees," said Tim. "Look!" "Yes," Mummy said. "If we follow those arrows, they will take us for a good walk and bring us back to the camp." When they got back to their camp, they saw another family had arrived in the field. 2 big boys and their Mum and Dad. They were unloading the car and putting up their tents. The big boys were very noisy. "Let's go and play inside our tent," said Topsy to Tim. "It's time you two got into your sleeping bags," said Mummy. Topsy and Tim were almost asleep in their cosy sleeping bag when something hit their tent with a wallop. It gave them a fright. The naughty boys had kicked a football hard at Topsy and Tim's tent. "Sorry," called the boys. Next morning, Topsy and Tim were up bright and early, and so were the big boys. "We're going to play in the wood," said the big boys. "We'll come too," said Topsy and Tim. They had a wonderful time in the wood. They swung from trees like monkeys. "I'm the king of the jungle," shouted Tim. They chased after rabbits, trying to catch them, but the rabbits ran faster. "I nearly caught one," puffed Topsy, but it ran down a rabbit hole. At last they began to feel hungry. None of them had had breakfast. They wanted to go back to the camp, but they didn't know the way to go. "We're lost," said one of the big boys. "No, we're not," said Topsy. "The arrows on the trees will lead us back to the camp. Mummy said so." Mummy and Daddy were glad to see them. "I was just coming to find you," said Dad. What have you been up to?" "We've had adventures," said Tim. Topsy and Tim were ready for breakfast, but Mummy could not get the camp stove to work. "We'll have to make do with a cold breakfast," she said. The big boy's dad came to see what was wrong. "Come and join us," he said. "There's plenty of room in our barbecue." Soon there was a lovely smell of sausages and bacon on the big boy's barbecue, and there was plenty for everyone. "I love camping," said Tim. "I wish we could stay here forever," said Topsy. "Now turn the page and help Topsy and Tim solve a puzzle." Mummy, Dad, Topsy and Tim are having supper at the campsite. look at the 5 jigsaw pieces. Can you work out where each piece will fit? So on the screen right now you can probably see the puzzle pieces, and now you can probably see where they go. So have a look at the puzzle pieces and have a look at where they'll go. So I'll put them both on the screen right now and see where they'll go, and if you can work it out, then well done. Keep trying to figure it out. Keep trying. I'll give you 10 more seconds. If you don't figure it out by then, just pause the video and you'll still be able to look. Okay, well done. I hope if all of you got them right, well done to you. If you just got a few right, don't worry, that's still okay. And then this is the map of the village. You can see currently on the screen. So yeah, that was a good book, wasn't it? Who enjoyed that one at home? I hope all of you enjoyed that one. Because I also loved it. Because I used to watch, as I said, the programmes when I was a little girl. And there are so many. I used to have them all, but I just don't know where they've all gone. But yeah, if I can find some more, definitely I will. And yeah, so very soon you'll be able to at home suggest some books for me to read. So yeah, but that's coming soon, don't worry. Anyway, tomorrow we're going to be reading The Richest Crocodile in the World by Daniel Postgate. So do join me tomorrow, and please like this video if you haven't done so already, and if you haven't subscribed, please do, because that really helps my channel. And anyway guys, I'll see you tomorrow. Goodbye.